All right, so on page 25, we're going to skip example 3 and do it tomorrow in class. Graphing a line using intercepts. Since only 2 points are needed to graph a line, it can be useful to use the intercepts to graph a line in standard form. So here, the y-intercept of a line is the point where the line intersects the y-axis. So you can see here's the y-axis, here's where our line is, this is our line. Here's where it's crossing the y-axis, and it's going to be some value over 0, always going to be over 0, and then up some number we're going to call b. So the y-intercept is the point 0, b, where the line intersects the y-axis. To find b, substitute 0 for x in the equation, and then solve it for y. So there's also an x-intercept. We don't have it in any other of our other equations of lines, but it's going to be on the x-axis. So it's where it crosses or it intersects the x-axis. So this is called the x-intercept right here. And it's a point that is over some value a and not up any, so up 0. So the x-intercept of a line is the point a, 0, where the line intersects the x-axis. To find a, substitute 0 in for y in the equation and then solve for x. So let's do an example. This says, example 4, graph 3x minus y equals 6 using intercepts. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to let x be equal to 0 and substitute it into our equation. So that's going to give us 3 times 0 minus y is equal to 6. So that's 0. So negative y is equal to 6. And y is going to be equal to negative 6. I need to multiply through by negative 1. So remember, if there's a minus there, it's going to stay. So y is equal to negative 6. So we have the point x is 0, y is negative 6. Then we'll do the same thing for the x-intercept. We're going to let y be equal to 0. So notice it says y is negative 6, so it goes in the y spot. Let y be equal to 0, so that's going to give us 3x minus 0 is equal to 6. So 3x is equal to 6, and then we're going to divide both sides by 3, and that's going to give us that x is equal to 2. So now we have the point where x is 2 and y was 0. So we're going to plot those points. We have the point 0, negative 6, which is right here, and the point 2, 0. So we have the y-intercept and the x-intercept, and we could probably count that and make a slope, but we can connect those points, and it looks like that. Pull that up and look.